guys, and welcome to my channel, Times But a Window, and today we're going to be doing another Overwatch. Here you can see the suspect has 7 kills in 6 rounds, which is actually really good. And making his way up here towards Catwalk, checks to see if anyone's in connector yet, no one is, and of course he checks towards upper middle. Honestly, he's very aggressive, very overconfident, and we'll see how it actually plays out for him. He might be a better skill level than these other players, or he might be doing something else. And the way he checks towards underpass, so far everything looks pretty kosher, pretty normal. Checks up there towards Palace, is able to take one guy down, one guy pushing up on him from behind. Don't think he knows he's there, but he's going to push up here anyways. Check Palace, again. He doesn't think, for some reason, that he's out A main. Either way, he's checking behind him, checking the corners. Seems to be checking everything, which is usually a good sign that someone's not walling, though he could just be playing it off. And Vulture's able to take down Manatee, so he should know the last guy is over in the A site. The bomb, however, is down in B halls. So the terrorist's going to have to find a way to rotate over to it, and he's going to go through Market, which is... Well, he actually peeked middle. Why? He needs to go through Market. Okay. Well, I guess he was trying to be tricky about it. Maybe he was thinking he was going to drop down to underpass. I guess the suspect was in a really good position because of that. Honestly, though, I thought it was going to play out differently than that. Suspect's going to make his way aggressive towards mid again, checks connector, checks top middle again. He hears stuff going underpass. He knows that there's at least one person there, one more guy about to peek out. He's holding that smoke. Seems to be very aware of where people are going to come from, but still not enough evidence. Either way, Lamb is able to take down 2 guys with scout headshots in B halls, and that's going to leave Vulture and Zebra left alive over at the end of B halls. Lamb takes down one of them. And Zebra's going to finally trade him out. Suspect's creeping in behind. He's taking everything cautiously. He is looking like he's a player that doesn't have too much information. He is aggressive and overconfident, but in the same respect, he's not playing stupid about it. I'm going to take out the window and make his way over here towards Catwalk. One guy is coming up B halls quick. He heard the footsteps. He probably called it out to his teammate. He's checking towards connector like he usually does. Checking top middle. It is smoked off. I don't think he realized the smoke was there before he peeked out. Either way, he knows he heard footsteps over here, so he's just watching the angle. His teammate is probably holding from inside sight. He's going to check back towards middle again. The smoke has faded. One guy peeks out. He hits a really quick shot and another shot on the Vulture. Man, it's one of those games where it looks like this guy's either really good or he might be using some kind of advantage. Either way, one guy over here in B halls, he's able to tag him from behind, and it looks like his teammate Lamb is going to be able to finish him off. Not 100% sure he's legitimate. It's a little bit shady, but it has to be evident beyond reasonable doubt, and right now, these things can all be accounted for. Going to be making his way up Catwalk one more time. Manatee's going to take down one at top of middle, and the suspect peeks over to the right like he usually does, then peeks over to the left, comes back, and checks B halls. I don't think he knows that there is a guy pushing up B halls, but he is perfectly positioned for it. And let's see. Looks like Manatee's going to take down Zebra. He's going to continue watching, even though there's no one technically over there anymore. Comes back towards mid, checks the corners, and yeah, doesn't spot anyone out. Rotates over here towards the A site. Of course, his teammates have probably called out that there is some activity here at A, and he's going to try to see if he can grab any of these kills or assist his teammates. Takes the angle. He saw his shoulder. Might be able to get this pick. Oh, nope. Nope, he didn't. Surprised he didn't go for the wide peek there when he saw the shoulder. Maybe he didn't see it on his aspect. Because different aspect ratios can stretch pixels in different ways and make it harder or easier to see, I guess. But honestly, since this is standard right here and we can see it, you'd think he'd be able to. He's going to take down Wagon, and another round for the counter-terrorist. Not entirely sure how he didn't spot that guy out. For a guy that's so good at getting picks like he is, and so aggressive and so confident, you'd think he'd have easily spotted that out and just known to go for a slightly wider peek to get that pixel. Either way, the suspect's going to go into underpass here. This should catch them off guard if one guy does decide to push. One guy is pushing. Spotted his shoulder out. He wasn't quite able to connect. Goes for the re-peek. Instant reactions. And he's able to take down Wagon. I think he's walling. Just that he's so freaking fast. Alright, guys, he's got 13 kills. This is the 11th round. He's doing really, really well. Doesn't have the most kills on his team because of Manatee, but it is definitely more than respectable. One guy pushing his way through B halls. Suspect's going to peek out towards middle. It is smoked off, so he can't really see right side too well. Checks towards underpass like usual. Checks towards top of mid. He's going to come over here and peek Palace. His teammate's up on stairs, but he wants to peek stairs as well. So he's just waiting for his turn, I guess. Weird. Could peek from the bottom if he really wanted to, but okay, now that his teammate has gone down, he can peek from the stairs if he wants. One guy on stairs shooting him a little bit. Kind of catches him off guard. He tries to correct for it, but ends up getting shot from the bottom as he adjusts upward.
Hold your positions.
Got a little bit hyper-focused on the guy on the bottom. One guy making his way through Palace. B halls. Heard the footsteps. He knows he's there. Peeks towards top mid. Checks the right and left sides. And then comes back to check B halls to see if anyone decides to push. No one has. There is action here over at the A site. He checks towards underpass. But he really wants to rotate over here, it seems. Good position for that underpass guy. Seems to be watching the right things at the right time. And he reacts so damn fast. I'm not saying that can't be human reaction time, by any means. It's just the way that he's positioning himself in areas and watching the right thing at the right time so frequently. He's either very aware of what's going on the map through communication and just understanding rotations and stuff and how the other team's playing, or he might have something else. Again, it has to be evident beyond reasonable doubt. There can't be any questions about it. One guy underpass, he jumps down, he's able to get an easy pick onto Wagon. Checking towards top mid again, checking the corners.
I'm throwing smoke. Incendiary out.
Gonna make his way up here towards Catwalk. Didn't spot anyone out. Manatee's able to take down Shark in mid. Wait, was that mid? No, that was B hall, sorry. Alright, one guy down at A, and there is still one guy Palace. All the way back Palace. And Suspect's going to push here. Pushing all the way down. Checking everything. Checking all the corners. Heard the shot. Knows where he is. Pulls his gun out. Still taking it a little bit slower than he really needs to. He hears the shots. He's going to rotate around and try to go for the pick here. I imagine he'll be aggressive. Jump up here. He spots him out. That smoke comes up. And he's just going to spam the smoke and get him on the second time. Alright. So Overwatch resolution. Let's go through this, guys. Minor disruption griefing. I'm going to have to go with insufficient evidence here. He wasn't griefing his teammates or trying to lose the game in any way, manner, or form. Move our way up to major disruption, other external assistance. That's going to be insufficient evidence as well. We didn't see automated jumping scripts, upside down views, or speed hacks or anything like that. Make our way up to vision assistance. If anything, he may have been using a vision assistance. Something was definitely shady about him. Some of his shots were very, very quick. And while he could just have really good reaction time, it's definitely better than what I would normally see in a game. Okay, so like as far as reaction time goes, I mean, he's in the like top 1%. Some of his shots were incredibly quick. That being said, he seems to be watching positions that people are going to come from and has a little bit more information than it seems like he should have. But that being said, if he is cheating, he's hiding it very well, because in other situations where like the guy was sandwiched, he peeked up towards Palace, and he didn't, you know, I mean, he killed the guy Palace, and he kept peeking up towards Palace even though the guy was coming around on him. Could have easily gotten the kill if the guy pushed out, but the guy didn't, and he was completely oblivious to that. So maybe he was pretending he didn't know the information and the guy had pushed up a main, or maybe it was something else. Either way, I can't say and ban this account with a clear conscience, given how many situations it felt like he was actually oblivious of where the other person was. Looks like this guy is just really, really fast, and he might have been having a really, really good game. But I'd love to hear what you guys think in the comments down below. So I'm going to go with insufficient evidence here and move my way up to aim assistance. That was insufficient evidence. He had a good shot, but didn't look like anything superhuman to me. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As I said, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And as always, have a great day.